Oh yeah. This man's Robb Nichols. Just gotta get a few things off my chest, you know what I'm saying? Empath, awake to the pain of the world and it's killing me. Just because we're so different, still hard to make sense of what the division be. I just want to be helpful as I can be, but how can I be when the world is so wrong? Man, how can I see the difference in taking care of my own and taking a stand when men in higher places keep me chasing things adverse to the original plan? How can I possibly make peace with my enemies when I'm trying to put out the fires that you bitches continue to fan? What makes us not think for ourselves on this shit? Can't y'all see it? What's making you deny the reality that this is not accident? No, I don't believe it. I just want to be free. I just want to be me. Marvin says it makes you want to holler, but I refuse, so I'm just going to say down. I'm just going to say down. I refuse to holler, I'm just going to say down. Respect me as a man. Don't respect me as a man. I live my life the best I can. Live my life the best I can. Just cause you got a little bit better, got powerful friends or whatever the fuck ever, you can try to keep it 1,000, but that don't really make shit grand. You can hate me for no reason, but trust me, we gon' have our season. You can distract the whole world, attack man, woman, boy, or girl. Soon we gon' see how the two we be when we ditch the divisions and employ love and peace. But until then, I'm just gonna chill. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill. Because that day will come.
Uncle Robb. Yep, he's up in the building. 808 stomping, feel the floor till it's shifting. Crowd going crazy, roof straight lifting. Hey, 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 Uncle Robb in the spot. Hey, 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 make it bounce, make it rock. Turn it up, turn it loose, can't stop, won't stop. Uncle Robb, the name too hot. Walk in the room, got the aura of a comet. Ay, pockets full of dreams, bank account full of promise. Ay, shoes so clean, you could eat off the soul. Swagger on 100, heart bigger than my goals. Chain swing heavy, it's a pendulum of flex. Ay, drip so wet, lead the stage with a mess. Ay, crowd jumping wild, energy electric. Uncle Robb's here, make the whole world hectic. Ay, 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 Uncle Robb in the spot. Ay, 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 make it bounce, make it rock. Turn it up, turn it loose, can't stop, won't stop. Uncle Robb, the name too hot. Ay, mic in my hand, it's the sword of the sound. Ay, slaying every beat, put the crown on the ground. Ay, call me the chef, cooking heat in the lab. Lyrics hit hard, got them screaming in Uncle's bag.
Okay, I reloaded, and we are back in it again. This your man's Robb Nichols. You already know, Uncle Robb Live is back on deck. We in the building one more again for your mind. What up, though? My man Slim the Boss is already in the building. I see some other folks is already coming in and hanging out. Yo, thank you as usual for popping in with me. Maybe let's raise up my microphone, maybe just a tad bit. Maybe turn it up just a tad. Yeah. Yo, I want to thank you all again for tuning in again this week with your homeboy Robb Nichols for another episode of Uncle Robb Live. This week, man, oh man, this is celebration week. This is like for real, the week that I have been waiting on. A lot of you have been waiting on. It's just, man, it's exciting and it's an exciting day, right? Talking about some big things that's happening here at IMU TV. Some things that's happening with your man's Robb Nichols. Along inside of all of that, it's just great, man. It's just great things going on. So many new things happening for the artists. Man, I'm ecstatic. I'm just ecstatic. I got myself in a little hot water earlier. I kind of got my wires crossed a little bit from our meeting yesterday, and ran my mouth a little bit, but it turned out to be all right because my brother now was right there to say, "Hey, boy, hey," and caught me. So we saved it, but no harm, no foul, no damage done. It's just excitement and love because of what we're doing, what we're building, what we're pushing. We're finally getting to that point to where we can really hammer it. I'm so excited. December 5th. Let me tell you something. There's so many things happening on December 5th. Oh, my goodness. We're going to talk about it. I promise you we're going to talk about it. But, we're going to get this thing started, man. Let's get it started with a little bit of music. Yeah, you got to start it with your mans. But let's get a little started for a little music from like this. Oh, we got to go to the commitment, the chat page now, don't we? I ain't doing too much talk over here today. We're going over to the chat page. Let's go have a good time. Wasn't supposed to show that yet. Not yet. So put the pic back. So, look, y'all, this is where we go. My man, my brother, Jay Fitzy's tapping in. My brother, we in his joint. Now Contro's out there somewhere moving and grooving, doing the thing, tapping up and wrapping up the last bits of things that we got to do. Indeed, Brother Jimmy, patience is a virtue. And when you have it, we keep it, and we keep becoming virtuous. So, look, man, we get ready to do this, man, because not only is December 5th some great things happening, but December 20th, there's some continuing great things happening by way of the Protector anniversary and the Christmas concert. And baby, we got some lineup. We got a lineup. We're going to show, but to get that started, I'm just going to go down through a few of the songs. Maybe I can get you a few more of a couple of the artists that you will have the opportunity to check out. Coming December 20th. Coming first up, I just want to be first on deck that day, but you will check this computer incredible artist coming up right here. We know her, we love her as our Spanish princess, Spanish getting down. You already know what it is, the incredible Erin Ivan. Let's go.
Don't know yet how to drive, it'll take me a while. Walking through Bel Air, cool breeze in my hair, palm trees on the sides. Sipping chai tea in the sun, watching people have fun, enjoying life, feeling young. They dream about reality, living wild and free. Will I ever have that? I wanna star in a movie, but don't want the fame. Drive with some friends until late. I wanna find me a lover and care for each other. Worry about nothing, cause life feels so great. This is La La Land. Sunset Boulevard, nice cars, fancy bars. It's a time travel mart. The city has a mystery. Aging is just a myth. Growing young of a live. No one seems to be alone. They have somewhere to go. Want to belong to the club. I wanna star in a movie, but don't want the fame. Drive with some friends until late. I wanna find me a lover and care for each other. Worry about nothing, cause life
hit my button. I didn't hit my button. Mad shout outs. We do got a mad definitely shout outs to my man Robb Philo or Slim the Boss that's in the building. They will definitely there are some great performances they have planned to lined up for the December 20th show. I'm going to try to see because some things have changed and some of my access is gone. I don't know if I have. Never mind. Never mind. I'm thinking out loud. Never mind me. But check this out, man. December 5th. This is what the world has been waiting on. I know I have been waiting on. The relaunch of the most incredible entertainment platform ever created by a group of human beings that had a high level of passion, a high level of integrity, a high level of intelligence, a high level of ambition to create something that was so big and beyond themselves that by the time it's all said and done, this thing that we have built called IMU TV will be something so large. I mean, it will be something so big that at some point in the future, that while you will always remember us as the founders, you will remember the brand. You will remember what IMU TV does, because that's what this is all about, right? We're not in this thing to later on and say, no, of course, yeah, we want to make history. We want our name to be in the history books. Yeah, I mean, of course, that's important to be documented. You know, some people say they don't want to be doxxed. I do, right? I need it to be known to the future that I left something positive behind. I left something that was worthwhile and building. It took some effort to build, and it became great. So at some point in the future, maybe when your children's children are, our age, it would become like, hey, this is the new industry norm. It may be a whole bunch of other types of IMU TVs at that point. But we will have set the new standard, a new paradigm shift for the entertainment industry by creating a platform so innovative, so functional, so aesthetically pleasing to look at, and consistently being grown and blown out so that day by day, I'm registered. No, not with SoCal. I'm registered with BMI, Brother Jimmy. Brother with BMI. But if I can, if I need to, I told myself I'm going to be registered with all that I can be. So, yeah. So I'll be checking out SoCal. This platform has been built by independent creators for independent creators. Right? There's no fluff in here. There's nobody that's telling you that you can't do you. Nobody that's telling you that you can't sound like you, that you can't push your mode and be you, and unapologetically you. Nobody telling you that you have to sign some crazy, lengthy, weird-ass contracts. Nobody is telling you that you got to give up your dignity. Nobody doing none of that. We got a platform here that we've created for you, ladies and gentlemen, that you're going to be able to see in this full-fledged motion come December 5th. This is why I reached out and said I want all you artists to tap in with me today, because I want to help you. See, because too long if we've been having to go through these processes and to try to get sung, to try to get seen, to try to make some type of progress so that we can generate an income for ourselves with our crafts without having to sacrifice everything for it, without having to give away the lion's share of it, without having to give away your rights, without having to give up catalogs, without having to give up your name, without having to give up your identity, without having to give up your true self. It's been hard to be able to do that up until now in the entertainment industry. It's been nearly impossible. There's been some that have been able to make it happen that way, but not very, very many. And then you found that those who have truly been able to stand up for themselves in the entertainment industry, those that got real, real, real big and was able to stand up for themselves, you see what they did to them, don't you? I ain't going to say no more than that. You see what they did to them, don't you? When they got too big. They say you got too big for your britches. Well, see, over here, you ain't got to worry about none of that here at IMU TV. Why? Because when you win, we win. When you make $1 million, the world looks at us and say, how? How did y'all make that happen? How did y'all create something so incredible for artists? So that they can come on your platform and do it on their own. Why? Because it's the right thing to do for artists. It's the right thing to do for entertainers. It's the right thing to do for content creators. That's why. Because as a platform, as a television network, as a radio network, as any type of one of those type of platforms, streaming platform, no matter what it is, without these artists busting their ass, going through the lengths that they go through to be able to create the things that they create, the actors and actresses and the producers and the writers who go through everything that they go through, the long nights and no sleep because they got this dream in their mind, for them to only get in contact with you in the major industry to get done as dirty as you can possibly do them. That is not how we keep and fostering growth and creativity amongst the youth and people coming along after us. Not by stifling it, not by controlling it and taking it away from the person who created it. No, that's not what we do. We give it back. We put it back into the hands of that person because they're the person that rightly deserves it from the beginning. If they didn't get out there on that stage and bust their hump, if they didn't get on that screen, if they didn't act and take the classes, if they didn't go to Hollywood, if they didn't sleep on park benches in order to make it happen, if they didn't hone their craft to the fullest, if they didn't have that undying passion, then your label, your television network, your platform, your nothing will work. So you got to give them their just due. You got to give them their just due. And I'm an artist, so I know I can speak firsthand from this. This is why I'm so passionate. This is why I'm so ready for Friday to get here. This is why I'm so ready to beat down your door. So you tell you to come on in, baby. We created something special here. Special. Let's get off into something else, right? Chill! Hey, this is another artist that's going to be performing this December 20th. I hope you will join us. Let's see the real. Hey, let's go.
Let's go. Slide to Miami, tell me where the hoes at. I'm just playing Brody, tell me where the pros at. I need some loose change, let my brother hold that. Hey, okay, I'm living out a movie. Sliding around the gardens in a rental full of groupies. You could be a winner if your mental wasn't losing. Okay. Hey, do it for my realists that be moving whole packs. Bro ain't make the league, now he got a whole straps. Tricking to the streets, guess he got his own trap. Ay, tell him what you need, bet he got a low tax. Used to trip with him, he ain't had no road map. I used to roll maps, I'm speaking whole facts. Okay. Feeling so much paper, I can't even hold stacks. Down in Bowling Green, remember catching blowback. Tell me leave that shit alone, better go and rap. Better do something, now I'm thankful for the vision, man, I guess he knew something. Either Urus or the Rari, I can't even choose nothing. They sitting pillow talking cause they see we moving up like the Jeffersons. See a brother in the cold, in the snow, if I'm on, then you know I'm gonna be blessing them. Could've been me, but I've been a different specimen. Seen a lot of storms, but I really learned to weather them. Did the hokey pokey, but I turned my life around. South Beach died, I don't like the white around. You can't even keep the block, man, I seen the world twice now. Okay, sliding to Miami, tell me where the hoes at. I'm just playing, bro, to show me where the pros at. I need some loose change, let my brother hold that. Hey, okay, I said I'm living out a movie. Sliding around the gardens in a rental full of groupies. You could be a winner if your mental wasn't losing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Your slide was groupies. You could be a winner if your mental wasn't losing. Okay.
Yeah. Leslie Nerilla, he's gonna be rocking with us December 5th. He's gonna be rocking about 5 p.m. So if you're a Leslie Nerilla fan, you wanna jump in December 20th. Hey. But it ain't gonna start then. It's gonna start before that with my man Robb Philo at 4 p.m. for the evening show. He's starting it off.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And then if you're hanging around with us in the evening, you know what I mean, you're gonna check out this cat right here. Let me straighten that out. Straighten that out.
Yeah.
Straighten that out. With his name,
These niggas stay hating
Slap
out
the
here,
boss.
man. They focus
on cash route. Yeah, I be on that devil, but I'm never solo. Keep a stick in the stash spot. I try to be humble if they wanna rumble. I bet I'ma pull it and blast out. Bad bitch on my side, she gon' cash out. Push my belt, take me home and I smash out. Right back to the stoop, you know how I do. Stay dropping the classic on niggas, but they need the smoke that I'm on. My beef with the police and how they stay blasting on niggas. I see how they really change fashion with niggas. This shit be feminine. Real men are laughing at niggas. Be living in tragic, my niggas, but they don't wanna speak on it. What's happening, niggas? This shit really hurts. We're supposed to be warriors from birth to the dirt. Going harder when we feeling the worst. Not raising our son in the skirt and the purse. It's like being black is a gift and a curse. Ever since the BB, they wanted us in the hearse. And now the PB's about to do with the worst. And we still don't see that this shit is rehearsed. Not to promote violence, but violence is all they've been teaching us. Like that's the only way of reaching us. For generation been defeating us. But that shit's over, no more beating us. United we stand, divided we fall in the flames. The fire is heating up. Until it's justice and no peace in us. May all of these names rest in peace for us.
According to Kentucky law, the use of force by Mattingly and Cosgrove was justified to protect themselves. This justification bars us from pursuing criminal charges in Miss Breonna Taylor's death. Trayvon Martin, an unarmed black teenager, was shot down by a white neighborhood watchman who claimed self-defense. Timothy Loman and Frank Garmbach in the shooting death of 12-year-old Tamir Rice. Rice was shot in November of last year after being spotted waving a gun in a park. It turned out to be a toy.
NYPD officer Daniel Petroleum is accused of using a chokehold on Eric Garner, who later died on Staten Island in 2014.
So his wife was scary. He was trying to get out his ID and his wallet out his pocket, and he let the officer know that he was free. He had a firearm and he was reaching for his wallet, and the officer just shot him in his arm.
Not to promote violence, but violence is all they've been teaching us. Like that's the only way of reaching us. For generation been defeating us, but that shit's over, no more beating us. United we stand, divided we fall in the flames. The fire is heating up. Until it's justice and no peace in us. May all of these names rest in peace for us.
Detroit police officer who shot and killed a 7-year-old girl during a police raid.
Ayanna Jones' family in 2 lawsuits against the Detroit Police Department alleging excessive force, the violation of Ayanna's civil rights, negligence, assault and battery, infliction of emotional distress, and conspiracy to cover up the shooting.
Yeah, that's fire, that's fire, that's fire, that's fire, that's fire. I was in the process of doing my dang on sound effects over here, and I couldn't get it done right. So I'm gonna work on it today for real, because I need my sound effects, mate. I'm used to having my sound effects, when I'm on Thursdays. I got them right there, in front of me, when, they're on frequencies amplified. But for my show, I have to run it separately through my machine and through all of my other high-tech gadgetry that I have here. So blessed, man. So blessed to be alive. So blessed to be around. So blessed to be able to do what we are here doing, man. We could complain about an awful lot, man. There's an awful lot to complain about, but why? Why? Especially when you can just take your life by the bull. If the life is the bull, to me, my life is bullish. I'm bullish about my life. And this bull, I'm riding. That's Joker. You heard me? I'm riding him. And I'm just going to think and continue to think of ways every single day that I can try to solve some problems. Right? Because we all have similar problems. We're all human beings. We all got same and similar problems. And one problem I know I can handle here today amongst you all right now. Now, can I stop wars? They say music can, so maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But I know one thing I can do. Me and my brothers, this community, we can keep building and keep building something so positive, something so useful, something that solves a problem that is widely known. And today we're talking about we can solve a problem in the entertainment industry. This is where I have my furthest reach. This is where I have my strongest influence. This is where I have my greatest knowledge and information and my greatest passion. So this is where I'm stood. This is where I'm choosing. This is where I choose to make a difference. This is how I choose to change the world. Can music calm the savage beast? It sure can. So maybe, just maybe, the right artists, the right types of artists can come through IMU TV and calm the savage beast of the world. Just maybe. Because I know the past, music has always had that effect to be able to turn trying times, chaotic times, into times of triumph, to times of benefit, to times of progress and push. Music has always had that ability. Always had that ability. And there's no better time than now, right? Because the music industry, the entertainment industry as a whole, there's a handcuff on it. There's a handcuff on it to where it can't blossom the way it used to in its heydays, in its golden days. The golden days of film, the golden days of music, the golden days of books, the golden days of entertainment, live entertainment, and all types of forms of entertainment, where it was happening in so much abundance that you couldn't keep up with it. Now today it's handcuffed. It's handcuffed and gatekept in ways and forced down your throat. This is what you're supposed to like. This is the only thing you're supposed to like. No, you can't look over there. All you want to do is look at here, what we're showing you. And as a result, the industries are dying. They are dying. Why are they dying? Because they're these conglomerates, these major yahoos who don't make anything themselves, probably can't even clap on beat, probably can't even read a script, let alone act in a movie, can't even tell you the first thing about prose and writing, let alone write anything significant other than something to condemn or harm or how it's going to make their bottom line better. They probably don't even know how to do any of these things. Straight up. You understand what I'm saying? But here's the day now we have the opportunity to democratize entertainment. We have the ability to fractionalize the way that people run entertainment. Artists can fractionalize themselves so that they can share profits with the fans and people that love them most so that they can continue to be supported. They don't have to go over there to those jokers in the mainstream industry. Now, do we hate the mainstream industry? No. We love that the mainstream entertainment industry exists, that people are able to consume entertainment on such a wide scale that is so widely accepted. This is the reason why we can do what we're doing, because they have made it so, entertaining that people have easy access. But the problem is this: greed. Sick minds. People just like to manipulate other human beings for the sake of. They forget that some point or one day, they started at the bottom and too may end up at the bottom again. They forget, right? So they just usurp control from all those who tried to do it the right way. Those who put the most foundation and the most push behind making the building a better path, the fundamentally sound road that everybody could follow after that. Right? But they taken it and realized that because artists and actors and actresses and these creatives simply just want to create. They don't want to go out here and be ultra business people. They don't want to know how to learn out all of that. But they obviously they have to now in order to stay safe. But they just want to create. And you should be able to have, as a person, as a human being, enough dignity and enough courage to be able to say, hey, I ain't going to do this person wrong, even when the temptations and the other bullshit people telling you that, you ain't. You should be taking a lot more. You doing all of the work. That's why that's your job. You took on that job. Don't take that away from the artist and beat him up, take everything away from him and leave him in the gutter. That's what the mainstream does to artists of all sorts, not just music makers, not just actors and actresses. Fine artists have such a hard time breaking in because you have these huge art houses and art, scenes, high-level gatekeepers who say who can get in and who can't. What? That's why you get the term starving artists. Why should an artist be starving when so many people want to consume the art? When so many people want to be entertained by the art? They shouldn't be starving, especially if they all they do blow up and get in the face. Let them shine. Let them get paid. Let them be able to save some money. Send their kids to if they kids want to go to college and do something else, whatever they want to do with their lives. This is why December 5th is so important. If you don't know, man, we are IMU, the Independent Music Universe. We are the founders of IMU TV, the founders of Independent Music Collectible. We are the founders of the Protectors of the Frequency, the Ledgers, and to Las Vegas and the Guardians. We are the originals. We are the new standard. We are the new mainstream. Tap in. December 5th. Make sure that you tap in. If you don't see me, if you see me in and around the spaces or anywhere, and you're a music artist, a content creator of some sort, a live streamer, you get at me, man. The only way that this is going to work is if we do it together. This is why we created the Protectors of the Frequencies, so that artists don't have to go at it alone. You have a community of people around you. You have a gang of people on IMU TV that are pushing in the same direction as you. You have 3 guys at the top that's, man, we busting our hump and driving each other crazy in the process to make this shit happen. But I promise you this is for the greater good of all of us. See, somebody got to make some sacrifices. Somebody got to make some sacrifices for some shit to happen better. And we willing to do that. We've bootstrapped this thing from the very beginning. And now we're pushing it and taking it to the next levels with a level of innovation, a level of transparency, a level of determination, a level of integrity and character that is unmatched. Are we perfect? Fuck no. But one thing I'm going to tell you about these 3 dudes over here, that we ain't going to let you, the entertainer, the creator, the music maker, we ain't going to let you get done dirty no more. Not no more, man. Them days is over. This is I Am Thanos. You can catch him on the show. He getting down too. Oh yeah. Let's go.
If he got a giant following, I might have bothered them. Out the bando, more Marlon Brando, I got fathered them. Your bitch gassed off the dick, I put the nozzle in, making a Stevie J face. She more like Jocelyn. I split your shit in 3 colors like Neapolitan. Swing when I shoot Peter Parker versus Green Goblin. Who's ever next up to Batman? My team robbing them. It's simple how I use similes, but mean homonyms. I see you doing your thing and it seemed promising. I show my age, flipping my shade. Kadeem Hardison. The keys off of him, your bird in the box, the wings off of him. Ping pong over the net, I'm King Kong to it. Fuck a record label, my record able to hit your chest so fatal. I'm only freestyling, this ain't the best of Thanos. Electric cable, neck strangle, whoever I rectangle. Godly killing your guardian, hardly respect your angels. I heard your lines, I don't respect your angles. I pack a Molly bed as like a dangle. Yeah, I'm more sinister, six than venomous. This music to be murdered by, so the death was instrument. In a sense, this gon' go in his head like innocence. He gon' land on the fence, that's my bad. No offense, no exempts. We gon' get the job done. There's no attempts. Who are you? You should start being true. I know a win. Whether it's John Wick or Candlewick, you know it's lit. Use a bitch just like all them niggas you go against. Who you gon' go against? I've been told these niggas I own this shit. Yeah. And every bar burying niggas with Conan strength.
Boy. I Am Thanos. Right? Hey, we got it all coming all over the place, baby. December 20th, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We rolling at 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then we're going to start it back up. We're going to take a break, let you cool your heels, go and get you something to eat and hang on out and do whatever you do. And then we're going to get you right back in the house at 4 p.m., getting it right back started from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And we're going to rock it hard. And, hey, on that early show, let me show y'all somebody else that's going to be rocking. I got to adjust it. They don't like it when I don't tell them. When I don't tell them.
The sun waves away. Your body would sparkle and shine, and my mind would wander and stray.
Yes, sir.
And your eyes would think of something sweet to say. We lay there day after day. Said this
Gotta love David Duran.
I didn't know what we'd do. I remember the smell of your skin and the taste that it left on my lips. And I drifted into a dream, and it seemed like you're right here with me again. And I know when that sun goes down, And it's my fault, yes, it's my fault. I let you go. After all, yes, after all, I put you through. God, I just wanna feel this pain. And it runs through my mind again. Please, for me, God, keep that sun shining. Yes, in the sun where you used to lay. And your body would sparkle and shine. My mind would wander astray. And your eyes would always think of something sweet to say. We laid that day after day. You said this world didn't know what we knew.
Ooh-wee. That's some heavy ass writing right there. He said, you said that the world didn't know what we knew. Damn. Snap. That ain't no lie right there. Guess who else we got on the show?
Can't nobody love you like I can. Make you wanna get away and drive for the weekend. Can't nobody do it like we can, like we can. Trying not to call you back, but the time moves so slow. Yeah, staring at the pictures on my phone. Wonder when you're coming back, 'cause I don't wanna be alone. 'Cause I know that can't nobody love you like I can. Make you wanna get away and drive for the weekend. Can't nobody do it like we can, like we can. Can't nobody love you like I can. Make you wanna get away and drive for the weekend. Can't nobody do it like we can, like we can. I can't go a day without your love. Everything I need is in your touch. Feel like nothing's ever been so clear. I just wanna say I've had enough. Didn't know that this would be so tough. I'm just really wishing you were here. We let go of the past and our burdens, and everything feels like home. Wasn't easy to start it all over, and I just can't let go. Can't nobody love you like I can. Make you wanna get away and drive for the weekend. Can't nobody do it like we can, like we can. I can't go a day without your love. Everything I need is in your touch. Feel like nothing's ever been so clear. I just wanna say I've had enough. Didn't know that this would be so tough. I'm just really wishing you were here. Can't nobody love you like I can. Make you wanna get away and drive for the weekend. Can't nobody do it like we can, like we can. Can't nobody love you like I can. Make you wanna get away and drive for the weekend. Can't nobody do it like we can, like we can. We can.
Oh, and yeah, the incredible Maya Tejan will be rocking at noon. She'll be on at noon, hitting the stage, tearing it to shreds. You already know how she do, see? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see. Man, it's going to be a great day. So, you know, man, this day, this particular Uncle Rob live, man, this is like it's like feel like rebirth, like right? It feel like rebirth because man, we've been waiting and waiting, and man, we had to up in the development problem, and it knocked us for a loop, and you know, as a team, we stepped back, looked at what we had, what we needed, and what was available in front of us, and based off of that, it kicked in. They say necessity is the mother of invention, right? And in this case, it was a necessity. It was an absolute necessity in order for us to move forward. That we had to do something. And Brother Now said, "Give me a chance to do this, y'all." They said, "Give me a chance to do this." And me and Jimmy said, "Can you do it? You think you can do it?" John Now said, "I think I can do it. In fact, I know I can do it. I believe in myself." And said, "Well, we believe in you too." That's what me and Jimmy said. "We believe in you too. Go for it, damn it, because we ain't got no other options really right now." And baby, let me tell you something. We said it once, we said it again. It was a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. Because what has been created through the long, hard toil of my man Niall Cottrell, and of course our assistants that keep him moving along, keeping him motivated to get it done. Because trust me, there were some days that my brother wasn't feeling too good, y'all. And you know, he needed needed us to be there, and we were. To do whatever we could do while he was in the process of doing this. Keeping things alive, keeping people understanding, keeping the motivation up, keeping people knowing that, hey, yes, we had to take a step back and it slowed the process down, but we ain't gone. Don't think we gone. We here. Don't think that just because we had we had a boomerang happen, a boomerang got bopped upside of, we didn't catch it. Motherfucker. That's all right, though. We got that boomerang back in hand. Now we about to throw it in. Here it comes. We done threw it, and here it comes back. It's December 5th. There's so many things happen December 5th. Also, we're going to be talking about it more on just frequencies amplified, just a wee bit more frequencies amplified this week because that's going to be the day before. But know that we got the snapshot taking place this week for the protectors. If you are a protector, you want to tap in. You make sure that you know what you need to know. You're getting 1-for-1 if you got a protector of the frequencies, protector of the ledger. It gets better if you got a fire pit. It gets better if you got a guardian. It gets better if you got a Las Vegas. Tap in, find out. Find out. That's an incredible thing taking place. Incredible snapshot, 1-for-1. We're giving away an awful lot of value. I think Brother Now told me close to 18,000 XRP worth, something at that level. It's a lot of XRP to give back. And we're proud to do so because it's the right thing to do. Again, it's the right thing to do. Our community supports us. We give back. You put it in us. We put it back into you double. Why? Because it pays off. It pays off for all of us. You don't have to be at the top all by yourself. Nobody should be trying to be at the top by themselves because everybody's trying to pick you off. Everybody trying to get your number one spot then, baby. 16 to 18,000 something in there. 18,000 XRP giving back. That's a big deal, y'all. Do the math. If you look at it right now, XRP is roughly about $2. That's $36,000. Right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is what we do. This is what we do. That's why this is so important. To once this thing pops Friday, it's so important that you our community, that we start to. It's time, y'all. The rebuild is done. We are just making sure we're just ready for launch. And when it happens, y'all, it's time to tell the world because you benefit if you're a protector. Stone said it very, very well this morning. Do yourself a favor and tell the world. If you own protectors, if you have protectors, do yourself a favor and tell the world about IMU TV. Make sure you tell the world about IMU TV because the more people that know, the more people that come in, what it say? And that number will climb based on sales between now and the snapshot. You understand what I'm saying to you? Get in, baby. This is where you fit in. They say get in where you fit in. You fit in over here. You fit in over here. With your man's Uncle Rob, with your man's Jay Fitzy, now Cottrell, Slim the Boss, IMU, the XRPL community, protectors, every single protector, everybody at large, music makers, entertainers all over the world. Let's man up. Let's join up. Let's push it. Let's show it. Let's support each other. Let's show the world that, hey, you truly, truly only need 1,000 true fans. 1,000 true fans for you to make a 6-figure income. Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
5 on the 20. 20, got 5 on the 20.
Jose Calloway.
20, got 5 on the 20. Remember, back in the day, on that stupid Rockaway, Parkway, and BK, little college kid, what a good feeling. Had no care in the world, had to work hard to keep a girl, and being broke just wasn't it. Everything we had, we made it last. So when it was time to take it past, who had the 5 on the gas? Like the loonies in the past, who gon' watch it the ad? To Jamaicans giving cash and get the stacks. And 20 minutes later, we can smoke it last. Puff, puff, pass. But 20 years later, seems like a blur, a little thing of the past. Then that year turned triple ooh. Y2K, fool you, boo boo, I kinda knew. And 20 years later, we in serious pool. And Mental said he saw the vision too. He saw how the people acted the fool, where internet became a tool. I got 5 on the read too. New school and I drive like I'm riding in a new style whip with an old vibe. And I can remember in class, eyes glass through the glass. And I was high as ever, but I passed cause I did the math. It ain't no dumb work, the mind's open, third woke spoken. And I shouldn't have to put in simple words, homie, that I am floating. And I can't speak for other people, I shouldn't have to say in my minds we ain't all equal. Yeah, bro, you get the prequel, then the sequel. I shouldn't have to tell you one more time we ain't equal. But back in the day, was 5 on it. I had 5 on it. You got 5 on it. I got 5 on the 20, 20, got 5 on the 20.